America or abroad, wherever the heck you are from. I hope you are having a fantastic day. I have some announcements today. Not really much content. My brain. It's the last day before Christmas break for me. Get a few days off, get a long weekend. It's gonna be nice. Just really don't want to go into that. Because I don't. It's one of those like last day before you leave type of things. So anyway. Okay, so announcement-wise, number one, there is a new podcast that should be live now. It's about outsourcing, and Nathan from freeup.com, that's free with 3 E's, up.com is up. I did an interview which was supposed to be a podcast interview, then it wasn't, then it was. It ended up turning out pretty nice. So, definitely recommend taking a listen to that. You can find it on iTunes or Stitcher Radio, and you can also find it on the FBA Master blog. There's a player embedded in one of the posts, so you can listen to it right there. So that is live. I'll be posting that in the Facebook groups once I get to work. And then also, I know John messaged me. John's schedule has really switched. He used to be like a 3 a.m. guy, and when I would get up, he would be just getting ready to get off work and get going. Now it's switched up a little bit. Now he works in the evenings. So he put some lists up last night. I've been told that the Starbucks list is the golden list that is up there right now. So if you guys are looking for a Gumroad to start hitting some of these sales and figuring out how to keep your inventory flowing, he says somebody's going to be very happy when they buy the Starbucks list. Also, when you're on there, I was in a writing mood yesterday. So yesterday, we have the podcast that's up today. I released my review of Stephen Smotherson's book, The Guide to Reselling Board Games. You guys can read all that. Very interesting book. Something I was not familiar with at all. Now I find it very interesting. So that is now live up there as well. Tomorrow I've got one of those thought-provoking posts. It's titled, Why in the Hell Do You FBA? So that'll be live tomorrow. It's not no real instruction, but it's really making you think deep. Friday for Christmas, I already have a post scheduled as well. It is a Christmas surprise from the FBA Masters. So as a little hint, if you guys want the surprise early, it's already up on Gumroad. I had to do that in order to embed it onto the blog post. So a few people have already taken advantage of it. It's a nice little video that I have that kind of explains how to understand sales rank, which is really important post Q4 or post Christmas, so you guys understand and don't get hosed on items that are only selling well because it's Christmas time. So that is up there too. And then Monday, I have since you guys were so adamant about my rant yesterday, Monday I already have a blog post scheduled as well. I was in a writing mood, I'm telling you. And it is the 12 most commonly overlooked tax deductions per my rant yesterday. So I've written that all out in a very nice format for you guys. So that is now coming out on Monday as well. So I'm all over it. And Mike and John, I gave them the week off of writing content. Said, you guys pick it up next week, write some cool stuff. And they said, okay. So that is up and at them. So that's what we have going on right now. I'll have the Sunday Replan Group video up, the Make Green in 2015 or 2016. I have that video almost laid out, and it'll be recorded, and I hope everyone has partners, because it'll be wonderful to have a partner and somebody to keep you honest and accountable. I think that's really all that I have. You should, note to self, you should start seeing sales decline slightly or dramatically today. Do not be alarmed. It is probably a combination of you ran out of inventory and the prime 2-day shipping deadline is now passed. So Only people that can buy it now are in the municipalities that have same-day shipping. They can do that tomorrow, and one-day shipping here. So you might still get some sales depending on how desperate some people are. But I know I've already sold a few things this morning. I sold 2 items thus far, but that's nothing compared to like the ton I sold yesterday. So just keep that in mind. Don't panic if you see sales. Just go, because that's going to happen. And you'll see it pick up after Christmas again, so be aware of that. Don't go in and tank your prices now. This is a time like today. I'm going to go back through, and anything that has inventory that I'm willing to hold past the new year, that's going back to like a maximized profit setting. Not get the buy box. I was very aggressive the last few days. Today I will start switching some of the items out of that. So this is just a heads up to you guys. That's kind of a little bit of my strategy, is to really liquidate when possible, which is getting, I've sold a lot of stuff. I mean, it's a little intense in my head of where I was last month compared to this month, but those are kind of my tips for you. So, in other news, I actually have my employee, or my child labor, not child labor, he's just a good friend, a kid of a good friend. Oh, my battery's almost dead on my phone. That's nice. He's working today. He's packing up my A slot for me. And that's becoming a very interesting proposition, because I don't really know how much I'm making off of that. I knew when I bought it, the light bulbs alone that were in there would cover the cost of what I bought. So I was more than happy to do it. So now this is all kind of just like extra. I'll have to look for it. Maybe it's sold out already. I don't know. Maybe under mixed, maybe under something like that. I don't know. I haven't looked yet. I'm only going off of what John puts on my Facebook Messenger. Hello, Mother. I will see you this evening for pizza. Okay, so yeah, I think that's about it, guys. I don't know if there's really anything I can tell you to have or to do other than have a happy holiday season. If you celebrate Christmas, enjoy it with your family. Don't go, and sometimes it's okay to take a few days off of FBA. So happy holidays to all of you. There won't be any periscopes unless I just get real bored tomorrow, actually probably until Monday, so just beware of that. It should be pretty quiet on my end. I know, just so you guys know, I will be sourcing tomorrow. I know I'll get up before my wife, so I will be, oh no, the train, it's going to get me. You hear the whistle and you're like, gotta go. So, I will be sourcing tomorrow at a local store, but that stuff's going to be not shipped out right away. I will probably need to go get myself some bigger boxes. Boxes, yes. So my sourcing doesn't stop, but it's not like I'm going to go to the store for maybe 2 hours, and then I won't pack up until after Christmas, when I have all those extra boxes laying around that people wrap presents in. See? Always got to be thinking. And don't throw away your wrapping paper. It makes perfect packing material. I'm just going to throw it out there. FBA trick number 27. That's going to be my next blog post. Rule number 1. Just some fun little, maybe I'll write that this morning. I do that kind of stuff when an idea pops in. I just go and I'm going to write this. Maybe it's going to be called the Reseller Manifesto, to be updated continuously. And we'll do rules. It'll be like I'm Gibbs from NCIS. Rule number 37, always carry a knife. Rule 14, didn't know that was really a rule. Now I'm really making up these numbers, but we should have some fun with that. Maybe that'll be my next epic post. won't do a lot of I'll do some explanation with it, but see, you guys help me brainstorm. It's miraculous. I'm really, oh, that's cool. Uh-oh, I got the flashy gas light. That means, Chris, get to the gas station. Okay. Glad there's one up here. We'll fill up real quick. Any questions, guys? Anything I can do for you? Oh, look, it's my little Bluetooth scanner. Did everybody get one of these from Jeremiah? Jeremiah, are you on here? Yeah, tissue paper too. Love this freaking little thing. It sits in my car so I don't forget it. I even had it hooked up to a car charger so I can charge it. Didn't know that it was rechargeable. Thought I had to put new batteries in it. That's how dumb I am sometimes. I figured that out very quickly. I was like, oh, it has a charger port. This is awesome. But didn't realize that. Any other questions? Tissue paper is great. Oh, sorry, I gotta yawn. Nothing else? Okay, then I'll let you guys be. I'm also here and hang out with you guys for a minute because I am just gonna go to a gas station. Yeah, I know. My phone's dying, my car's dying, I'm sleeping. You are very correct. You know what? I didn't even go to bed late last night. I went to bed at like 9:30. It's those damn sleeping pills that I've been taking because I've been having trouble falling asleep. Those things just make me groggy in the morning. Woo! It's because I don't get enough of the sleep. It's all part of the ingenious plan of marketing. I don't know. I'm a conspiracy theorist today. Okay. Here's a little bit of fun. We'll do a little bit of fun before, actually, that'd be a fun blog post, too. Maybe if I get my stuff done early this morning, I can have some fun knocking out some really fun blog posts. Who's heard of game theory? I know you're all like, this isn't fun, Chris. Why are you talking about game theory? No one wants to hear this. Have any of you heard about game theory? It's the study of decision making, essentially. And there's this great little course, if you are really wanting to get into it, that can really help you map it out on iTunes U, the university app that Apple has, where you can take like free courses. I think I took a course from Yale. I think that's where this was from. It's over game theory. So the entire idea of game theory is that there is always in a decision game where you have this, there's always a best choice for you, and there's a best choice based upon what other people choose. So let's put that into kind of FBA world. You guys get ticked over repricing and races to the bottom, don't you? It's all game theory. Okay? If you really sit down and think about it. Now you're just happening to go against maybe 50 sellers, 10 sellers, 2 sellers, who knows how many sellers it is. But essentially what we're doing is game theory. Let's take a look at this. I have the ability to either keep my price, lower it, or raise it. Okay? My competitors have the same 3 choices. Would everyone agree with me on that? So we both know, and this is Game Theory 101. Sorry guys, I gotta get gas. I'll be back in here in a second. Hold up, I'll be back. Okay, so why it's going there, I apologize. So you have this equilibrium that is actually formed, and where it's the best for both of us is to actually raise our prices since we're the only two selling it. Okay, so that's the natural progression. Okay, and if you actually look at the two categories, what will end up happening is both of us will end up lowering our prices. You're like, why? Well, you gotta play the game. So you look at the game, if we both hold our prices, we're gonna split sales. So we're both gonna get, like, say it's a 5 return on that. If we both raise our prices, we're both gonna get a 10 return. Okay? So each of us are gonna sell 10 units, or make $10. Now, if one of us lowers our prices and the other raises our prices, I'm now going to make 20 on the lower price, and you're going to make 0 on the higher price. Same thing is true for the opposite. Okay, hold on. Gas tank. So, when you're doing this, we look at it as, if I raise my price, I am possibly going to get a $10 premium. That would be the best situation for both of us. Okay? Because we're both winning. But if I lower my price and Joe Schmo lowers his price, we're going to get 7, or we're each going to get like 2.5. So what ends up happening is, even though it is against economic principles and common sense not to lower your prices, we are actually driven by the invisible hand, for all you economics guys out there, which I'm going to write a post over this so you can explain it, to actually race to the bottom. It's a natural imposition that happens based upon economic principles. But it seems so counterintuitive. But it's game theory. So the theory is that we will make the decision that is most beneficial to us, given that we are uncertain what the other player is going to do. Yet, we know that we can predetermine what the other player is going to do, so that we will make a decision based upon what we think they will do. Okay? So, if I am able to sit in a room with you and tell you I'm not going to lower my prices, and you go, I'm not going to lower my prices, let's both raise them. We may have that trust there, but there is still an incentive for me to cheat and for me to maintain my price, even though you raised it, because I will sell more than that. There's two incentives to cheat. They're both going to go there. You got to have the trust. That's why, like, a cartel and a mob, they work so well, because that trust factor is there. They tell you you're going to do something, you can really run that up. So it's fascinating, and I'll write a blog post kind of laying all this stuff out. But, well, see, Amazon, they're in the mood for, they want their customers to be happy. Okay? They didn't see how much you paid for something. They just want you to lower your price. So that's just kind of a hit on a brief topic of game theory. But there's these Nash equilibriums is where the game will naturally reside, and we would be willing to bet that it would go there because of human nature, incentives to cheat, which cheating sounds so bad in this context, but in all honesty, it's not. It's just that incentive to, you have a little bit of information that is going to make you have an educated decision. So I wish you guys all the best. Happy holidays. Keep an eye out on the blog. Have some fun. I'm going to go to work, do some emails. yeah, bug it out at noon. Whoop, whoop. Okay, see you guys later. Peace out. Let's see here. Let me park first, and then I'll turn on. See, I should never be left alone. I do weird things like this. See you guys.